It's pretty amazing when you think about it. How can a single piece of vibrant printed cloth tell the entire story of a nation? Well, today we are unwrapping the Chitenge, a fabric that is woven into the very identity of Zambia, carrying its history, its culture, and even its future in every single thread. Okay, so it all kicks off with this really simple practical move. It's the way millions of Zambians secure a Chitenge, and it's the foundation of our story. First, you wrap it around your waist, but here's the really clever part. You have to take a step forward first. Why? That little move makes sure you can actually walk and work once it's all tied up. Then, you bring one side around, make a little loop, bring the other side over, and just tuck it in. It's a daily ritual that's both simple and, honestly, kind of genius. But, that simple wrap, that's just the start of the story. The Chitenge really transforms into a cornerstone of daily life because it's so much more than just something you wear. It's an essential tool. Just think about how versatile this thing is. From the moment a baby is born, it's used as a sling to carry them close. It's given as a gift to young women to mark their passage into adulthood. It can be a headscarf, a shield from the sun, or even a decoration for a dinner table. And during times of mourning, it's the customary attire at funerals. This one piece of fabric is right there at every single key moment of life in Zambia. So how in the world does this everyday fabric get elevated to a full-blown symbol of cultural identity? Well, it's a story that involves missionaries, a king's journey all the way to London, and a powerful act of cultural reimagination. So, picture this. The story starts with the Lozi people of Western Zambia, who, before the 1700s, mostly wore animal skins. Then, British missionaries arrive, and local women were inspired by the big, voluminous Victorian dresses of the missionaries' wives, who they called bomisis, which basically means misses. This spark of inspiration led to the creation of the Musisi dress. Then, in 1902, something huge happens. King Litunga goes to England for King Edward VII's coronation and is gifted a British uniform. That, in turn, inspired the men's Siziba attire. So what you end up with are these two totally distinct, iconic garments that are just Zambian to the core. For women, you have the Musisi, this incredible multi-layered gown that embodies dignity. And for men, you get the Siziba, a ceremonial outfit that takes the whole idea of a uniform and turns it into something uniquely Lozi. And this is where the real design genius comes in. It's all in the details. A woman's manisia can have up to 3 layers with a stiffener inside to create that iconic shape. Its back hemline is actually longer than the front. The man's Siziba, it's the exact opposite. The front is longer than the back. It's paired with a crisp white shirt and a red beret called a lusushu. Every single element has a purpose. Okay, so you've got these incredible, carefully crafted outfits. They need a big stage, right? Well, in Zambia, it doesn't get any bigger or more important than the Kuomboka ceremony. So, what is Kuomboka? The name itself is so cool. It literally means to get out of water. See, at the end of every rainy season, the Zambesi River floods the plains. The Kuomboka is the king's massive journey, both symbolic and physical, from his flooded palace to the safety of higher ground. It's a huge, unifying ceremony all about survival. And the scale of this thing, it is just immense. The king's royal barge, called the Nalikwanda, is paddled for up to 8 hours, surrounded by music, drums, and singing. It's a day-long spectacle of movement and tradition, and it's where the Musisi and Siziba are on full, glorious display. And for many Zambians, this ceremony is deeply, deeply personal. As Irvine Mabanga, who is a descendant of Lozi royalty, puts it, it's about moving to safety. That symbolism of survival and renewal, well, it resonates with people, connecting their own life journeys to this ancient tradition. But here's the thing, this story doesn't just live in the past. Not at all. A new generation of Zambian designers is taking these powerful symbols and weaving them into a bold, modern future for the whole world to see. First up, you've got Chizangulube's brand Esnoko. He's creating these modernized, bespoke versions of the Siziba, and he's showcasing them at huge events like South African Fashion Week. He's bringing that unique silhouette to a whole new audience. Or how about Mengishi Love by Kapasa Musanda? She takes the unique prints and bold colors of the Chitenge and mixes them into these amazing ready-to-wear pieces that have been shown everywhere from LA to Lusaka. She really captures the rhythm and spirit of the fabric. And then you've got someone like Debbie Chu who's doing something really fun and different. She creates these fun, flirty designs by mixing vintage materials from secondhand markets with traditional Chitenge fabric. The result is an aesthetic that's fresh, exciting, and completely Zambian. So, when you pull it all together, you get this one really powerful idea. What started as the attire of the Lozi people has now become a unifying symbol for an entire nation. Today, the Musisi and Siziba have gone way beyond their regional origins. I mean, think about it. In a country with over 70 different ethnic groups, these garments are now worn by everyone. At weddings, graduations, national celebrations, they've truly become a sign of oneness. And really, at its heart, embracing this is a huge statement. Like Professor Francis Samui says, it's about being original, not just copying and pasting from other cultures. It's a quiet, elegant act of decolonization and a beautiful celebration of Zambian identity. All of this leaves us with a final thought, right? From a simple wrap to a national icon, the Chitenge shows us how objects can carry our history. Every culture has its own Chitenge, some kind of symbol woven with stories of the past and dreams for the future. So, what's yours?